Hi, everybody. This is Tanya from Tango Business Coaching, and here we are in video 5 of our drama free leadership series. And we have 2 more to go, this one and one more. So, today we are going to talk about the importance of setting yourself up for success and taking care of you because it's really, really hard to live a drama free life, whether you're at work or at home. If you're tired, you're exhausted, you're stressed, if you're not eating or you're not sleeping right, and if you're just generally overwhelmed, you're not set up to be able to cope with whatever drama might be surrounding you, right? So here's the thing about setting ourselves up for success is we all know, with the big capitals, we all know exactly what we're supposed to do to take care of ourselves, don't we? Eat healthy, get enough quality sleep, move our bodies, drink lots of water, so on and so forth, right? Yet we all prioritize so many other things over these essential requirements that we know that if we do them, will actually set us up for the most success, right? So the best way that I know how to overcome this is to plan for it. And I am not a great planner. It takes a lot of effort for me. I can do it, but it requires a lot of dedicated time for me to plan well. So I don't like doing it, right? But I do know that this has been the path to action every single time I have been successful at anything. Getting organized, planning it out, including all of the things that we need to do in order to live a very well balanced life. So, here are a couple of tips. These are things that I do that work for me. So, happy to share them here. And I really hope that maybe they work for you too. So, the first one is to create a routine. So, as part of my daily plan and in an effort to eliminate decision fatigue, I have created a couple of habitual routines. So I have a regular routine in the morning that takes me, I'm going to say an hour and a half to 2 hours every day to get through all the things that I need to do to set myself up right. And then in addition to that, I have a fairly regular bedtime routine that is, a much shorter routine. But because they are consistent and I don't have to think about them and I know exactly what I'm doing in both of these routines, it is very easy for me. And I don't have to think about it, right? So in the morning, especially, like I really want to set myself up for success during the day. I wake up at the same time, generally speaking, every day, weekends included. I start my day with hot water and lemon. This is a new thing since I've returned from Bali. And I'm actually finding that has really been setting my day up well. I have a routine with all of our animals because I need to get them set up for their day as well. And then I work out and eat breakfast and do all of those good things every single day, right? For the most part. It's not perfect, right? I'm going to call an 80-20 rule on that one. And then, I have the bedtime routine. Again, trying my best to go to bed at the same time every night so that I can get quality sleep. Really important. I have reminders on my phone. I have the focus set up on my phone. So at a certain time, I don't get any more messages. And certainly it's not dinging throughout the night and keeping me awake, right? So where you can automate these things, do it. Make your life a lot easier. So routines, that's the first tip I have. The second one is to plan for the hard things. And by this, I mean, so for me, what I will do is I will identify 2 lists, either the night before or every day. So, what are all the things that I have to do throughout the day that will take my energy away, that will drain me of my energy? And then the second list are what are all the things that I can do that actually give me more energy? So, for me, administrative tasks like, invoicing and some kinds of writing like contract writing and proposals, that takes a lot of energy out of me. So I do those things right after I complete my morning routine where I have the most amount of energy. I've worked out, I've eaten, I've had a good night's sleep. I have the most amount of energy right after all of that. So I tackle those more difficult tasks that drain me. By about noon, I'm starting to feel, lower energy again. So I will stop. I will take my lunch break away from work. I will shift gears entirely. So, maybe that's going for a walk. I will take a proper lunch break and actually consciously eat my food. I will, maybe I'll watch something on Netflix for 30 minutes or read a fiction, something from a fiction novel for 30 minutes. The point is I'm getting away from work and I'm allowing my brain to have a rest. So it doesn't energize me fully, but it does give me enough energy that will take me to about 3 o'clock, 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. At that point, I'll stop again. My routine here is to make a tea, like a really, really good tea, a really flavorful tea. I will consciously drink it. I will enjoy all the flavors. It's almost meditative. Then I get back at it for the rest of the day, right? In the late afternoon, after that tea break, I try to do work that actually also gives me energy. So here, maybe it's one-on-one coaching clients, maybe it's a small group session, maybe it's creative or visioning work. Those things light me up and give me tons of energy. So what I want to focus on with both of these two tips that I've talked about is the plan. And this is a plan, generally speaking, for all life, not just work, right? So my husband and I, we meet once a week to plan our week ahead. Like we're running a small business, and we kind of are, aren't we? Right? We are at our best in this household when we get ourselves organized. And I do it every day. So I take our weekly plan and I chunk it out day by day. And I know that if I don't do this step of planning, that I will set myself up for the week to be frazzled, totally unfocused. And for me, that is a recipe for drama coming into my life because I'm not prepared to cope with it, right? So being a drama-free leader actually starts with you doing all the things you can do to set yourself up to be the best version of yourself. I would love to hear what tips and tricks you have, what habits you have that help set you up for success. And then, these kind of coping mechanisms you can put in place to weed up, what's the word I'm looking for, to fend off the drama that might be showing up in your life. So please speak up in the comments. Let me know what you do to set yourself up for success and how you cope with drama that comes in your life. So happy leading, everybody. Hope to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.